Good morning, April 4th. I turned 64 2 days ago. Will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64? The Beatles. Wow. How can you ever beat the Beatles? You can't. They were just wonderful. Anyway, I'm going to keep it kind of short. The gripe today, and you know I always have a gripe. This gripe is a big one. It's sort of like having a horse with a boil on its ass, and it's actually called a brownback, Sam Brownback. What in the flying Frito is wrong with you? Did you wake up one morning and have a stroke and forget that you were not that great of a guy and not that brilliant and not that bright? Have you had a lobotomy lately? Do you need a lobotomy? I'm kind of in the thought that maybe you do. You don't legalize marijuana, medical marijuana, which would have been just a magnificent thing to do for people who really need it. There's research after research and proof of the magnificent things that it does. I've never taken care of anybody. I've worked in many places, and I've never taken care of anyone who's ever been, number one, OD'd on marijuana. It's impossible. Number two, who has been in some violent wreck because of marijuana. Now, alcohol's another story, you bet. You know, every time there was a wreck that came in, 90% of the time it was alcohol related, not marijuana. It's not, excuse me, a gateway drug. That's bullshit. It was legal up until the 30s when all the booze hounds decided to go crazy and get it off the shelves. So, I don't know what your problem is. You've got a lot of them, though. You've got tons of them. I am amazed you made it to governor. I'm even more amazed. I have no idea if you're married or not, but if you are, I think your wife probably is a saint. Because, friend, I think you're an idiot. This latest thing, let's make guns open to everybody. You can carry a concealed weapon without having a license. Oh, those licenses, they're terrible to have to go through all that rigmarole just because you've already been in prison a few times for armed robbery or for shooting someone. Let's make it a little bit easier for you now to go out and get a gun and create havoc. Are you trying to decrease the population and on the surface of the earth? Is that what you're doing? Is that the plan? Let's go out and give everybody a gun and then just have it out in the middle of the street? Do you not look at other countries where this is, done? Do you know that out of 50 states, only 5 of them allow this? 10%. And you're siding with 10% of the states, the United States of America. Are you smarter than the rest of them? No, not even close. Not even close. I don't know what you think you were doing when you signed this bill into action, but I'll tell you what, I can't vote. I've never voted in my life. I'm a felon. Okay? Never with a gun, but I'm a felon, so I can't vote. If I could vote, I would probably try to vote at least 100 times to keep your ass out of office, or to at least have you kicked out of office. And we can include Obama in that. That's another piece of lint. Belly button lint. That's what you guys are. You're navel lint. The lowest idiotic shit that there is. You make the dumbest fucking decisions I've ever heard. And I'm not even into politics. Okay? But I look at this and I think, where the hell did we come up with these morons? Was the carnival in town the day that people voted and they voted the clowns into office? Apparently so. That's all for me today. I'm pissed off. Why? Because you've endangered the lives of my family by signing that bill into action. You have put everyone, all the children in the city, in the state, at risk of being shot or killed. Look at what you've done. This is what you're going down as. An idiot who allowed people to carry guns without licenses, whether they're criminals or not. You're going to see this, and I hope to hell that you have nightmares for the rest of your life. You could have done some good, Sam, but you blew it, Jack. And I am so glad that your term will come to an end. And I hope to God people are smart enough to never vote you back in office. Otherwise, everybody else, have a wonderful day. It's a pretty day outside. What a moron.